are hitting an all-time high.
Investors are worried about the falling dollar and ongoing problems in the U.S. Meanwhile, the euro continued to climb.
If you're struggling right now, you don't have an economy problem, you have a positioning problem. And the economy has exposed your position.
So that gives you an idea for what $10 and a laptop is. And then when you and I talked just the other day, you know, the reality of some of this project is, hey, I need some help. It's time to, you know, because this project's being run. Literally, you left your house with $10. So I'm going to let you talk a little bit about how what it's been like and the kind of people that you've met and some of the challenges that you have, which is part of what we'll talk about today.
Sure. Well, it's a real simple premise. If you woke up tomorrow and you had nothing, you had no home, no car, no money, no relationships, what would you do? And I decided to figure out what I would do, starting with just the $10 bill on my laptop. So I donated everything I owned. I cleared out 2 homes worth of stuff and gave it all away. I started, got rid of my home in Scottsdale, Arizona and San Diego, California. Flew to Seattle to celebrate New Year's with some friends, and then January 5th of this year launched into this project with literally a $10 bill and my laptop, and that was it. And some clothes, but that was it. You know, a lot of people have asked me, why would I do something like that? And the answer is long, so I'll give you the short version. Essentially, 2010, I took the entire year off, and I really needed the downtime, and I mostly just hiked all year long. And during that time, I had a lot of people contact me and had been contacting me over the previous 2 years, asking me how I was able to rebuild my life. Because in my early 20s, I was, by all American typical standards, very successful. Had a nice business, made a lot of money, drove a nice fancy car, had a great home, you name it. When I was 25, I was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness and that required a kidney transplant. Following that kidney transplant, every aspect of my life completely fell apart. Lost my business, went majorly into debt. My relationships were falling apart. I was trying to figure out who I was and where I was going to go and what my life was going to be like. So I had to completely rebuild. And I learned a lot of things about what it takes to completely go through a significant transition and rebuild. So in the last 3 years with the economic downturn, countless business people, associates, friends, family have come to me asking me, how did I rebuild? Well, I'm one to live by the phrase, don't tell, show. So if I'm going to live by that, I'm going to live by that. So I thought, rather than tell you how I did it last time, why don't I do it again? And this time I'll document everything that I do from day one, and I'll travel around the country. I'll help small business owners. I'll help people, and I'll share with you the lessons that I'm learning and what's working and what's not working and how far I get. And that's essentially it.